But I explained to our players that I have nothing but good things to say about University of Alabama and Coach Saban and their staff. I'm close to a lot of those guys. But the game's not between Coach Saban and I. I'd like my chances playing against him in pickup basketball sometimes better than I would in a game possibly, because I know who he is. I know what he does. He knows everything that I do and that we do. There's a lot of similarities between the two programs. We're trying to be Georgia, and they're trying to be Alabama. That's the bottom line. It's not really about he and I. I have tremendous respect for him and everything he stands for, and he's been a great asset to my career. A little more up-tempo. They do a good job. They've been a little more physical, I feel like. Their offensive line's bigger. There's some similarities. A lot of the same coaches are back. They also brought in quality control Dan Warner. They've got elements of Ole Miss in their offense. So they brought a lot of good parts, I think, that have helped Jalen expand his offensive system. I think Brian's done a great job bringing some NFL things with the tight ends, the use of the tight ends they do. So they've grown as an offense, and Jalen's gotten better. They're extremely physical with some really talented wideouts outside. That's not my opinion. That must be your opinion, right? Because that's not my opinion. I don't know what you're basing that on statistically, other than the fact that we play each other, and a lot of us have parity. But I honestly believe that the league is more equal than it's ever been, and that's mainly because I think, maybe Alabama's not as unbeatable as they have been, and they've had games that were closer. You look at their margin of victory on Texas A&M and Mississippi State. I think the league is closer to even. So I don't see it as there's just the three great teams and everybody else. Every team we played, I think South Carolina was much better this year than anybody gave them credit for. Kentucky, same way. Missouri had a great finish. I respect our league.